Yo, if you need just code, someone code him or something, man. I can't. This is
Yeah.
making me, it's making me itchy.
With
Tell us when we can
pink
speak,
boots.
Suki.
Alright.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this first ever live coverage on Sticky Sports. We are here at Ministers Park for an exciting match between York FC and Mansfield FC. This is the BFC Cup This is the BFC Cup first
Sorry.
round replay. We're going to be playing from the first half after a scandal that happened. I'm think about last week. It was a scandal that happened last week. The
Eric,
official board members, the official board members of the BFC have decided that a replay will be happening starting from the second half, meaning that Mansfield will be begin with a 1-0 goal lead. How do you guys feel about this, and how do you feel about the whole situation in general?
I mean, Mansfield haven't four players, so they may end up losing.
Yeah. Any thoughts on the lineup that York FC will be going for today?
I recognize no one on that lineup, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, York don't have their main
I
players.
think that they're gonna put Steakhouse Slicer. I love the Titanic. Whiskey Rum.
Mansfield have been at 5 now.
Yeah, there's no sign of York manager Crunchy right now.
Yeah, I have noticed that, but they do have one of their star players, Whiskey Run 007, also known as Harry. You know, he's a former Exeter player. He's won the BFP championship as well. You know, he's got the experience that can probably lead York to a victory. So
made it to the BFC Cup semi-finals last season as well.
yeah, we also have to add on to that. He's had a pretty impressive record as a BFC player for sure. I just wanted to ask you guys, do you think he has what it takes to enter the Hall of Fame this season?
I mean, that's
a bit of a stretch because he's in BFB, so he can't even get a rating.
Yeah,
I agree. A bit of a stretch.
A bit of a stretch. Fair enough.
I might as well cover the Division 1 opener, because why not? I mean, is anyone else covering the Division 1 opener?
I don't believe so. So
I'm gonna just check that. Glasgow United, Renfrew Road.
But so what are your predictions on this game?
So although Mansfield have a 1-0 advantage, I still think that York will probably come back and score. You know, score a couple of goals, probably make it, I'd say, a 4-2 victory to York. They've got the more players. They probably have more chemistry. They also have the experience of Crunchy and Harry, which they will probably be using very much. The only player I see outstarring is probably Emoji King. Emoji King's had quite a run at Mansfield. He stayed loyal to the club as well, despite his excellent talent.
I've seen Emoji King play for this. He's a really good player. I think he has what it takes to beat York.
I agree. I think he has what it takes to become quite a great player here in the BFC. You know, but I think the first steps in doing that is probably getting out of Mansfield. As much as he wants to be loyal, I think the only way he can actually strive and gain more popularity is by leaving Mansfield. Because let's be honest here, Mansfield aren't the best team in the league for sure. They're definitely not number one. That's for sure. Probably not even top 10. You gotta look at Mansfield. You gotta look at Emoji King. You know, he's been carrying them on his back throughout most of the season, throughout most of last season. So honestly, it really depends on how decides to play today. And I don't think they're even going for a main lineup. They only have 5 players as well, which is even worse. But at the end of the day, you never know what can happen. This is the BFC, so
York can be picky with the players as they have 11 players. And Mansfield don't even have their manager or owner present today.
That's true. That is very true.
They will definitely need leadership.
But I do believe that Mr. Stokey, you know, he probably has the tactical geniuses to probably give his team the win tonight. Especially when, you know, Mansfield only have attendance of 5 players, which is quite embarrassing in my opinion.
A 1 goal advantage is nothing in the BFC.
Yeah, a 1 goal lead. It's nothing. It's pretty much nothing. And especially with the team that Mansfield tend to play today. Yeah. Speaking of teams, let's look at the lineups. Thanks to Mr. Stokey giving us some information on the lineups. We do know who's going to be starting officially today for
York.
for York, if our fabulous owner could probably bring up the lineups on screen, you'll probably be seeing it in a second. Right, give us a moment.
And the referee
With that lineup, do you think York can probably win this game with their two main guys, Harry and Crunchy, starting today? It seems like Crunchy hasn't even arrived at the stadium yet, so that could be a downside for York. But do you think it's gonna pose a huge threat? Siraj is back, by the way.
There's still 10 minutes to go, so he may return.
Yeah, he still does have 10 minutes. Well, ref has officially called lockers, so stadium will be getting set up for the match. Hopefully this will be exciting. We're going to assume that the lineup for Mansfield is going to be the 5 players that they have, which will be Martinez 879, Diogo the best 16, Joshi Washi 128, Cage Tiny Marking, and Emoji King 4545. Probably the lineup that the team Mansfield will be going for, obviously due to them not having any more other players.
I will say that Emoji King is definitely going to be the standout on that team.
Emoji King will probably stand out. But, obviously you have to also look at the console advantage that most players use.
But they do, they do have a mobile player on the team.
Yeah, a mobile player, but I don't think that mobile player will be such a York's team. They have 3 mobile players, 1 console and 2 consoles. But then again, that hasn't stopped them at all.
You can now see the York lineup.
Yeah, the York lineup has officially been announced. And it seems that they're playing 4 players, it looks like, which is quite a surprise, actually. I'm quite confused on why this is how to play 4 players. I don't know if this is a tactical move from...
Tactical junior.
Oh, no. There we go. We got 5. Okay, so since Crunchy still hasn't arrived, the lineup currently is Mushy Stick 9, 1L Haman's Lover, Steakhouse Slicer, I Love Titanic 123, and Wispy 1007. Your thoughts on that lineup?
That is a pretty good lineup. I love that Titanic playing the BFC last season. It was pretty good. He was carrying Rochester on his back.
Bushy's a very underrated player.
A lot of experience, so I also think he'll be a good player. What are your score predictions?
Score predictions, I would say would be a 4-2 win to York. What about you, Primus?
I think York's gonna win this game 3-2.
I think it'll be a 5-2 for York.
5-2. Okay. Well, now we'll be awaiting the match to begin. I just want to let you guys know about the other games that will be happening today on the BFC. Today's a Saturday, so there'll be some Div 1 action and we'll have some Scottish League Premiership action with...
Yeah. First ever action in the Scottish Premier League. We're going to have 5 amazing matches between 10 amazing teams in the Scottish League. We have a few teams who are back from, they were originally in D2 North, but now they have moved to Scottish League, like Aberdeen United, Broth, and Wiking. Langston have risen back from the dead, and we have 6 new teams: Ullapool, Dice, Shetland, Partick, Thurso, and Leith. Personally, my overall prediction for the Scottish League is that Ullapool will win the whole thing because they have an amazing squad full of amazing legends of the BFC. Second place might go to a team like maybe Leith, Langston, or Aberdeen, but overall there's no real competition in the Scottish League, so Ullapool will probably go 9-0-0, win all their games. What do you guys think about the Scottish League?
I agree. In my opinion, I do agree. Ullapool have an insane team. Austin, or known as Shublador, has produced probably one of the greatest teams I've seen in BFC. So he will probably be confident in his players. I'd also like to bring up the fact that Langston, coming from the dead and producing a good team as well. You also have teams like Wiking, who have moved over. Wiking has also produced quite a good rebuild. You might see them go far this season. Obviously you have teams like Aberdeen who recently MFF'd Drippy, hasn't had quite the impact I expected him to have. But then again, you have to look at Aberdeen's activeness. You have to look at the players they've had. It's not the best, but it's definitely an improvement from what we've seen last season from Aberdeen. So honestly, it's just down to the owner, the manager, to produce a good team. Honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, the Scottish League is looking quite good for its debut. We also have to bring up the Fowler Cup that will also be happening soon in the BFC. No one's really spoken on the Fowler Cup, but I want to know your guys' thoughts on that insane competition that will be happening.
Yeah, that competition will be happening next season, and well, not really sure what to say about it. It's going to be 16 according to the organizers, the best BFC teams of the league from last season, from the season prior, and well, there's not really much I have to say. Is that it's just going to be a very interesting tournament to watch.
Yes, I agree. I've just received news that Crunchy, the manager, has officially arrived. He was originally meant to be in starting lineup, and it seems that the referee has officially called out the subs to the bench, meaning that this game is going to begin very soon. We have gone down to the wire. Like I said, I just want to tell you just one final word before the game really begins. Do you think Mansfield will be able to hold on to the lead that they have? Obviously, they're only playing one half of football, so do you think York can produce enough goals to get the comeback?
Most definitely. They have a really good squad out there. I definitely think they have what it takes to win the game. But for Mansfield, I think they should just focus on defending instead of attacking.
I agree. I feel like Mansfield should just focus on keeping the defensive, because listen, if they break out defense, it's over for them. They have clinical attackers. York have, with obviously the addition of Harry, and obviously I love the Titanic 1-2-3. Mushy Steak as well. He's a class defender, and so is Crunchy as well. So yeah. Okay, hold on, bro. I need to go on mute real quick because I keep talking. Give me a second.
What are your score predictions for Rex versus the Witch, everyone? The game is 3 minutes away from kickoff.
Yeah, the referee has just called for tunnels.
This is a big game for both teams, as if whatever team wins, they will qualify for the BFC Cup. I don't know how far they will go with this limited team. I definitely think York will be able to beat Mansfield. Mansfield should focus on defending and getting a referee has just called a walkout.
Yeah, here come the two teams, York and Mansfield. We got Whiskey dressed in the prime bottle.
Why is one of the players?
I've returned. Apologies, everyone. I'm assuming the match has begun. If I'm 100% sure, I'm assuming
no, the match. I don't think the match has begun. No, it hasn't.
No,
the match hasn't begun, but the teams have walked out of the tunnel and they're at the center of the pitch. The referee has said, "Welcome to the first qualifying round of the BFC Cup."
I'd like to point out that
Guys, I'm in the progress of restoring my BFC portal. Basically, bringing it back to the dead.
That's great.
Yeah, you see.
I'm
in the process of just rejoining the game right now. I
might just go over to like a friendly.
All right, so the players are now officially shaking hands. We are just moments away.
They're in their positions, ready for away kickoff. for the start of the second half of this BFC first qualifying round cup match. Mansfield
just like-
KO. They have the 1-0 lead, like Isaac, I think, mentioned prior. I don't know what Joshi is doing. But here we go as we kick off the second half. We go straight away to Martinez. It's hit down by Wispy. Wispy gets a touch. Hit
Mansfield
away.
taking defendingly.
And now Wispy
Yo,
run with a
probably
great
attack.
deal of a 50. And
Could be
Mansfield
something.
already
Then it
on
gets straight
under
to Wispy.
pressure.
The ball.
Sent back to
Oh,
Mashi sick.
Mansfield
Oh, there
on
goes
the
Joshi with a touch.
Good
Mashi
chance.
recovering. Sending it over to Wispy on the right. Near the bench side. Hit away by Marty forward for Mansfield. Mashi tries to forward. Blocked by Marty.
That's a great block
Marty
there
in the
by
corner,
Josh.
trying to cross it.
Oh,
Marty
it's gone
crosses
in
it.
here. Emoji
Shot
King.
lands
Oh,
off the
it's
post from Emoji King. Off the
That's a-
post.
What
Crunchy
a
hits it out of the box.
fantastic shot.
Wispy
And I
versus
told you guys
Marty.
earlier.
Marty
I told you guys earlier.
trying to
They
get
don't
into
want
the
to
box.
back in.
Marty
That's a
got
defense
into the
for,
box, but it's cleared out. Wispy
And
Josh
now-
setting
so
up
far has been
Steakhouse.
fantastic.
Marty
Goes
keep
back down.
going.
Crunchy versus Marty. Marty sending it to Cage, but Cage can't get it. Here goes
Oh,
Steakhouse
yeah.
Slicer for York.
Not on the
Work
counter.
on the corner
Goes back
attack.
to Diogo, who gets the touch.
And now Wispy is going to try get across in, but he's failed.
It's coming in.
He's gonna continue
That's
that.
great.
Marty
That's
with the
great.
attack from Mansfield. Here he goes. He has Cage to his right. Marty, I think, does it great well. Oh, here goes
Oh,
Cage.
back pedal.
Goes to Emoji.
I
on the
love
right.
it. Titanic.
Lag,
And there's no
ref,
call
nah.
for a lag there.
The referee
Crazy
plays
touch.
on.
Referee decides to
Steakhouse
play
Slicer.
on.
Goes
coming
back to
That's
Mark.
great.
That's who's that? That's I don't know who that is. Is that
I can't see the
Joshi?
name.
I think that's Joshi. Yeah,
That's
or
Marty.
not?
Oh, that's a great 50
Oh,
there
no.
by
Oh, cross coming
Cross
in.
in.
Oh,
Cleared away by Cage.
Crunchy gets it back
Marty
into
trying
the
to
box
clear it.
there, but
Marty clear it away.
he's trying to
Yes,
try
he
clear
can.
it, and he has.
Great touch from Crunchy.
And again, a
Good
good
defense there
clearance.
from Marty. Cage.
And Marty again
Marty
trying to get it.
trying to defend
Marty.
against
Mansfield,
Crunchy.
I just like to
Crossed
point out,
in.
Mansfield have been playing way better than we expected, which
Is
why
Emoji
Yeah,
King
it's
gets
really
an
good there.
interesting touch on the ball.
Great block
now
from
it's-
Josh there.
unlucky
Great
50
defensive
there,
work
but he's
from
still going to
Marty.
continue
Marty
going.
with the great defense. This
Marty
is
is locking
Joshi.
on.
The
Oh,
Cage.
the
He gets
referee is
Oh,
down, but it's
not a great
saved by
effort.
Mashi
and
off
it's
the
now
line.
back to the main
Goes
man,
into the corner.
Joshi again. This time he's backpedaled,
Oh, the
and now it's gone back in.
Emoji King.
Emoji King
can't do
waiting,
anything there.
crying, waiting for the prey. Emoji King with a fantastic shot earlier, which hit the post, would have been 2-0 to Mansfield. And it seems like Mansfield have completely been ignoring what should have been said. You know, they haven't been as defensive, instead of being more attacking, which I'm surprised about. But it's been working for them. You know, they've had a shot on target. They've been playing better than York, in my opinion. So they've completely seen themselves.
Oh, just no. Crunchy on the ball. Oh, great touches from him. And Steakhouse sends it over to his right. Goes over to Wispy run down the line.
Marty.
Wispy versus Marty.
That's a great.
Can't get anything on it. Marty sending it over to Cage and Emoji.
I will
Mashi
say
sends it
Marty
up
is
to
holding
Crunchy,
down this
sends it
defense.
back.
Great. Oh,
Sent
Marty.
wide. Steakhouse Slicer over to
Wispy run
Wispy.
on the ball.
That's
Wispy
Diogo with
runs,
the
gonna get
clearance
crossed in.
away.
And it's cleared.
Mashi trying to send it through Mansfield, but no. Cage on the ball. Trying to send it down the right side. Doesn't go through.
That's great defending the back Crunchy.
Goes off of Steakhouse. Here goes Titanic. Down the line for York, but it's cleared by Diogo. Goes back to Titanic, but it's another cleared by Diogo. Cross
And it
in.
could be good here.
Steakhouse Slicer scores. Steakhouse Slicer scores, and
Wow.
York have tied the game 1-1.
That's a rookie mistake by the defender there.
That's
He
shaky.
jumped at the wrong time, at the wrong
That's
moment.
shaky defense from Marty.
Yeah, I
Shaky
agree.
defense. In my opinion, Marty did have shaky defense, but in my opinion, it was probably Diego's fault, as you know, he literally jumped over the ball. He probably
To
just
be honest, it was all the Mansfield's defense part. They let the cross in.
Pick
There's
up.
no one
It
there.
goes over to Joshi. Crunchy is
Oh,
there to
and
get it.
Mansfield.
But here goes Joshi on the ball.
Crunchy
Crunchy sends it up to Wispy. Wispy to Steakhouse. Was blocked by Marty. Marty sending it up to Joshi. Goes down Steakhouse over to Titanic. And here goes Mansfield. Joshy on the touch. Joshy could
Yeah,
cross
on the
here.
wing.
It's Whisper on
But
trying to
squared
clear
away
and
by
Yeah,
Wispy.
Marty
but
with a great ball. It could be
Cage is
trying
there.
to
Here
great
is
defense. I love that
Titanic.
Titanic on the ball.
Good block there by
He gets the ball
Diogo.
cleared.
Goes back. Back
Marty.
up to Titanic again against Diego. Titanic, can he put a cross in? He
Go
does.
left across and go again.
Steakhouse.
Oh, the
Go.
steakhouse
Oh.
slicer over
Steakhouse
the
again. He
pin.
scored.
Steakhouse slicer with
And he
another
scored.
goal.
That's Walling before the
My God,
goal.
Steakhouse
Walling before the
slicer
goal. It
is
should be a penalty.
crazy.
Should be a
2-1
penalty.
to York,
Should
just like
be
that.
a penalty. In my opinion, that should be a penalty. That's the
yeah,
wall.
I agree with you, lad.
Walling was before the goal.
You did mention about Mansfield's defense. They need to play defensive and not.
Emoji King was on the field when they conceded, so they were playing with 4.
Yeah, Emoji left mid-game, so Mansfield had to play with 4 players.
It's
And
okay.
now
Honestly.
101 football in 10 is on the pitch for Mansfield. He has been subbed on, and I think he has the wrong kit.
Mansfield losing Emoji King is a big blow to them. Their best
Yeah.
player.
It,
At the moment, I think that York will now dominate the game as Mansfield has just lost Emoji King, and they've been playing very shakily in the defense.
This is
There's
this is something else, to be honest.
There's
Definitely
5 minutes and
something.
26 seconds to go.
5 minutes left of the game. Yes, obviously, like we did mention before, this is only going to be one half of football, as it is a replay. But that doesn't mean Mansfield aren't out of it yet. It is 2-1, as the Mansfield player is trying to get the correct kit on so he can play. Mansfield haven't been as bad as I expected them to be, at least offensively. One shot on target. One shot on target, which hit the post. But other than that, they've been quite quiet offensively, and so I don't.
If they're not going to be offensive, their defense is eventually going to crumble. So I do think they should do something in the offense department.
All right, I have a bit of
And
news
we need to
from
kick off.
the Glasgow-London game. Glasgow are in the lead 2-1 against London.
Marty.
That's all I really have.
Yeah, bro, trying to clear. I love that Titanic is on the ball trying to get across in. He's defended quickly. I love that Titanic has been having a great game, providing 2 assists to Steakhouse Slicer.
And 1-1 has to rejoin the game.
I love that Titanic.
Oh, here we go. Here goes George.
Dangerous effort.
Kay's clearing it out. It goes back to Mushy.
I love
Here
that
is
Titanic back on the ball.
Titanic trying to
Mushy
cross it.
trying to get a long
Mushy
shot. Oh,
back
no.
to Titanic.
Mushy.
Goes
Could we go
into
here?
Crunchy, but he can't
I
get the
love that
shot
kind
off.
of dribble. Could we go here?
Absolute carnage in the box.
Slicer with almost another
Titanic
goal.
trying to cross it in. Titanic versus Marty.
Marty, what is he doing?
Titanic.
Just standing still. Yeah.
Marty calls subs. He's probably typing while standing still.
He cannot do that during the game, though. He has to wait till they get on the offense.
Yeah, no, great move from Marty there.
He does not call subs.
Marty, what are you doing, man? Shit in the game.
Cage clears, and
And
that should be
Mansfield
subs.
clear it away.
Mushy with him.
Subs.
So
Emoji King is back. Emoji King's back. So
If- If Mansfield do score, this match will go into extra time.
Well, it's only if the game is still going to be tied.
Yeah.
And Crunchy has just called subs for York.
So it's double subs for both sides. This is Mansfield's second subs call.
I think York making subs is a bad move because everybody has been good on that team. And they sub off, I love that Titanic. The best player I've seen so far.
For another Lithuanian. Lithuanian versus Lithuanian. Marty versus TXX. Daniel.
Do you think that was a bad move to sub off? I love that Titanic.
Probably. Well, let's see what happens. What are the repercussions? Here goes Mansfield. The Emoji King is back. Gone.
Emoji King, the Emoji King. Oh, that's a
off the
terrible
back
back
of
throw.
Joshi.
Joshi
Gets the ball, touches it down.
And that's great defense. What are you doing, Joshi?
Goes wide to Cage. Cage, Wispy runs there to clear it up. Marty touches it down. Cross into the box. Marty sick with the good clearance. Here's Joshi. Joshi trying to cross. Goes into the box. Touchdown by Cage, but it's not good. Emoji King sending it back to Joshi.
Marty needs
Here's
to
Marty
recover
on the
this.
ball. Goes
Good
back
one.
to Diogo. It goes
Diogo,
back. Diogo
backpedal.
backpedaling it. Marty's there though. Marty sends it.
Mansfield are suffering
Marty.
from back pedals.
Joshi with the good read
Joshi,
there.
Joshi.
Steakhouse. Steakhouse has dropped
Joshi
back to
keeps
defense.
continue going. That's great defense from
Marty.
Wispy. And then Wispy run
That's
another
Wispy.
challenge.
To Daniel. Daniel down the line for York.
Daniel.
Diogo
Wispy
gets
run.
clear. Oh, he had
that
free goal.
could-
It was a
Oh
free
no!
goal for Crunchy.
What is you doing?
Free goal for Crunchy.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
hell?
That was a
Must be
clear
sick.
goal. And he's just hasn't even hit it. Oh my God.
Joshi on the ball. Oh, that's horrible. Diogo clears it though.
York definitely could have
Flag.
wrapped up the game right
Wispy
there.
with
If they
some
scored.
very interesting. move
Oh,
on.
Emoji King on the break.
Emoji King. Steakhouse is there though. Steakhouse
that's
clears
great
it.
defense.
Diogo sends it back to Cage. Here is
Emoji King. Marty tries to play it to Joshi. There
Oh,
could be a goal.
Cage! He
And it is!
scores!
Oh, what a goal!
It's an own
Timeout.
goal for Steakhouse Slicer, but Cage absolutely striking that into the bottom of the net in between the legs of Steakhouse Slicer. Steakhouse Slicer did get a touch on it, making it his own goal. And now it is 2-2.
That
2-2
one
with
miss has come to hot York.
2.5 minutes left. And what is the referee called?
False kickoff, I believe.
Crunchy warning. Probably first kill.
We have Joshi taunting York,
It's
saying that the
2-2
team gets a
beat right now. York versus Mansfield.
Kickoff from
Here we
Daniel.
go.
Backpedaled a bit by Cage. Cage sends it over.
Emoji King. Oh, that's great dribbling from Emoji King. Can he win it again?
Oh, not the
Plays
best
it
hit
to
from
Joshi.
Woodby.
Joshi trying to get the cross and trying to put it some.
Joshi still
the ball,
goes back to Marty. Over Joshi. Marty
That's a
still on the
block.
ball.
Marty.
Joshi trying to get
Good
across
job.
and over. Wispy run, backpedaling.
Can he do it? No. Wispy's there.
Wispy run, lagging a bit.
Marty.
Could be
Oh,
goal here.
that was
Oh.
amazing from Marty. But no good.
Mansfield have the momentum.
York were very close to
Trying to
one
get
there.
across
Well,
it. Could be a goal here. Oh. Mansfield are being very resilient.
good work from Emoji there.
We have Emoji King trying to get across in over Crunchy, and it does go in. It could be a goal here, and it is.
Oh my word! It's a goal!
And Joshi hits it in the net. It's an own goal from Joshi. Oh my God.
Momentum is very
Don't
deep.
you think still for York?
I told you that sudden attacks and I could be terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what Crunch was thinking there. Oh no! It looks like a Seasiders player has just came on. Never mind. Yeah, Titanic's just came back on. But for who?
I think it's Titanic. They may be able to do the goal.
Titanic came back on for Daniel. And it's 3-2 Mansfield with just under 2 minutes left.
York could now hold out the lead.
And here we go, York. Need to get one more goal, or else they will be out to the BFC Cup for Season 7. They'll have to go at it again for Season 8.
Going out of the cup before the cup starting. Marty. To Joshi, it could be a goal here.
Yeah, attack from Mansfield. Yeah.
No. That was Titanic. Now here comes
So
Mansfield.
Mansfield on the right wing.
Marty waiting for the ball to come.
Goes back to Marty. Marty gets it
Plays
well.
it to Joshi. There could be a goal.
Ooh.
Great defensive work from
Wispy.
Mushy.
About a minute
That's
left
some
on the
great
clock.
possession,
Wispy
Mansfield
trying to
putting
do
on.
everything he
Wispy
can. But there goes shot from Joshi.
Could be another goal
Goes
here.
into Emoji King. No good. I don't know what
Emoji King
Crunchy's doing. He's just standing there.
I love that Titanic
menacingly.
trying to clear the ball, and he does. Oh, steakhouse slicer.
What is Crunchy doing? What is Crunchy doing? Wispy. Less than a minute left on the clock.
Crunchy's gone AFK.
Joshi being played too. He's trying to get across in.
Wispy.
Wispy run has been very bad at
Cross
defending
in,
these
no.
corners.
Steakhouse, can he do anything? Here's Wispy. Send it down to Steakhouse. Diogo with the back pedal. Here goes Steakhouse. Can he put a cross in to Titanic?
Wispy run.
Wispy on the ball. Wispy crosses it in. It goes a bit wide. It goes back to Wispy. 30 seconds on the clock. Wispy, can he do it for York? Oh my God! Oh, they had a chance. They had a real good chance there. Steakhouse was there. He just couldn't finish it. Emoji clears. Mashi, can he get there in time? He will. It goes to Titanic. Cleared over by Diogo. About 10 seconds left. Emoji King clearing it forward as a subs call.
Subs. That was a great tactical move from York right there.
7
Subs call
seconds
from
left.
York with the drop
7
ball.
seconds left.
That's great from Crunchy to be fair.
What a game this has been. All York needs is 7 seconds.
If York don't end this drop ball, this could be over.
Yeah, I agree with you there. 7 seconds is all York needs.
York have had a
Get this
horrible
really
defense this
time.
entire game. At the start, they were very good with their defense, but now they just seem like they can't defend the cross for their lives.
Since they put I Love Titanic off, they've not been playing well in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a terrible move from Crunchy.
Yeah.
And it's a drop ball, and here we go. York on the attack right away. Referee has started the timer. Here goes Mansfield. Cage, he's done it. He's done it. And Mansfield score. Mansfield score.
It's the fourth for Mansfield.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. 20 seconds of extra time.
20 seconds.
Mansfield, York have to score 2 goals in 20 seconds.
It's say that Mansfield have made it to the BFC Cup.
Nah. York could still do something here. York could still score at least a
The
goal.
Bromley Pfeffers Portsmouth comeback.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. And the game as well is back on. Mashi over to Titanic. Cleared. Wispy sending it back. It's already been 10 seconds wasted for York. Goes to Titanic. Titanic sending it over to Steakhouse.
It is over.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. It looks like it is pretty much over. Last attack, Mansfield. And Mansfield are going to the next round of the BFC Cup again. It's for one more. Crunchy trying to send it over. Crunchy. Joshy with the cross. No good. Blocked by Mushy. Basically trying to send it out of the box. Well, out of his half. Joshy, can he get the flick on? No, he can't. Emoji King! No, he doesn't finish it. He does not finish it. Steakhouse sending it forward for York. Diogo doing all he can to stop the... And yeah, that's game. That's over.
And that is it.
Full time. Mansfield are through to the second round, the second qualifying round of the BFC Cup. And yep, it's over for York. York probably could win BFP, but Mansfield today were the better team, even though they had the less players. And yes, that is basically it. Your final score is Mansfield 4, York 2.
I will say that this game could be Crunchy's fault for taking off Titanic when they had no momentum.
Yeah, and just like that, York are out of the BFC Cup.
Titanic was a very dangerous player. Subbing off him was a terrible move.
Yeah, I agree with you there.